Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel 4 part. I didn't think to check. In all honesty, it's kind of an impromptu late night video, or somewhat late night video. Just kind of, you know, had the time and inclination to get a little recording done before we call it a night. We're supposed to be fighting the Mega Kraken. I did set everyone up with this squad. I did replace, was it Machias? No, it was Gaius. Yeah, Gaius got ditched because we need something for the enhance. So I guess we just put Altina in, the classic enhance answer, because I feel like it's less overpowered, or it's less like, I mean, it's not that Evancrest is any less overpowered than Emma's ult. The problem with Emma's ult is that it's like instant and you don't need a like real resource for it.
Ooh, a tough one.
I mean, you have to use CP, but like CP is much more expendable than BP. I guess we just fight you.
A powerful foe. Have at you.
You see, the thing is, you forgot. Or you're not aware of Fat Usus? Yeah, Fat Usus is online. He's got a big honking amount of HP. And I put Keeper on him because we have no Earth spells. And Keeper's the only way to get Earth spells right now. I don't know what to do. I mean, I guess I'll blast you? Think I could suck you? Probably not. This is 240 and it faints. Oh, the feint's pretty good. Alright, yeah. Here's what you do. Forte for maximum damage. Forte detector. Forte for. I mean, I feel like all this is going to accomplish. He's going to instantly enhance, probably. And then we won't have enough to Evancrest. But there is a part of me that's like, what if, hypothetically speaking, honestly, I just want to see how much damage it does.
Burn, valiant hearts!
If we lose because of this, that's fine.
Yes! Analyzing enemy unit. Analysis complete.
Yeah. Behold,
I mean, unless it does, I don't know,
the soul of Arcane.
165k, it's not really worth. Like, unless they're just straight up one-shots. 21? That's really, like, not that much, in all honesty. I was a little underwhelming. Because, I mean, Ash was hitting for... Well, there was no crit, but Ash was hitting for 20ks with crits. I guess because he also had Thors. Plus crit. What are you... You're weak to space, right? Yeah. Space and Earth. Can you heal? Yeah, heal that boy for now.
You have my. Leave it to me. Arcus, activate.
Oh my god, that did 3k damage. Are you out of your damn mind? Honestly, you need to try and generate BP, since we doing for that dumb shit.
Dark, please! Yes!
You see, the thing is that you need to generate BP, because I did some dumb actions. This is 100 CP, so it gives an instant 20... Well, it says 25%. I mean, how does this work? Alright, let's just use it. I mean, I'm thinking it gives 25 CP, 25 regen, and... Do I get 30 CP?
Good luck! Thank you.
Oh, that shit
Damn
hurts.
you.
Okay, this'll feint you. Which had the great. Yep. Okay, yeah, you just get both heals. Just get. Your mom lets you have both heals. God, I hate turn order heals. What an awful mechanic. They infuriate
Arcus,
me.
activate.
Like, I did all that, and my man has taken literally zero
was
fucking
careless.
damage.
I won't lose.
What?
Yes!
And just take me out.
Leave it to me.
I was very whelmed by
This-
Laura's damage.
My turn.
I was expecting much
Not here.
more than...
Why? Leave it to me. Here I go. I shall go. Yeah. Nuh-uh.
Like, I was expecting much more than 20k damage from that.
A powerful foe. Have at you.
Yes.
Okay. You've been fainted, good sir.
Seize victory. Noble rise.
My turn.
Link with the Lorster, blast him.
Go up in flames. Now.
An opening!
Yes.
No, probably just get your free VP. Link with the Lorster, blast him.
Dark, please. Now's our chance.
An opening!
Leave it to me. Seize victory. Noble rise. Very well.
I do love the sauce Eustace puts on it. The Noble Rise! Like, we did more damage with that than we did actually just trying to do a Super S-Craft, which I kind of like. I've never been a big fan of Super S-Crafts.
Arcus, activate.
You're fine. Real Laura's never die. I did 1 damage
You have my
to
thanks.
Elisa? What?
I'll treat you immediately.
Thank you.
My turn.
My... Yeah, do this. Ult with Laura.
Shine over us all.
You see the thing is my Laura cast? There we go. We still have enough to Ebon Crest, if we have to. I mean, when we have to. Yeah, I mean, that did way more. No, don't one-shot me.
It's my
Thank you
turn.
for not one-shotting me. I appreciate it. As a result of your generosity, I will grant you... I don't know. Because this is physical. Despite clearly... I mean, it does have the craft icon, but just like the attack seems like it should be magic-based. And there are some magic attacks that have the craft icon. I don't know why you have insight. Oh, you still have insight from Elisa's thing. I mean, I guess just like try and do a little. I mean, I guess just buff for now. Actually, this is bad because I want your spell to be done. Because it's like I want to initiate the Ebon Crest with Emma and not instantly lose an action. So I think honestly, fuck it, stand still.
I'm going.
I almost hit the wrong button
Let's go. Ebon Crest.
because I'm like my brain is like, oh, but this
my
is
turn.
3 turns of magic absorption. That's better, but it's not magic. I know what you knew, Fortuna, but
Arcus, activate. Leave it to me. Arcus, activate.
My turn.
okay, whatever it is you. Okay, here's what. No. I absolutely hate the idea of casting a spell with you. But if it's what has to be done, it has to be done.
Ah.
Leave it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're actually gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
Like, there's an omega tier chance of death, probably. You see, the thing is,
going.
you forgot Eustace is a fucking lord. And he doesn't believe in that shit. He doesn't believe in death.
Analyzing enemy.
Oh, thanks
It's
for the
my
free
turn.
crit. My spell? Weren't you casting something? Were you not casting a spell? Oh, did you maybe you started casting it when you had the mana, but then you lost some mana? Okay. I guess I thought it would have been interrupted sooner if that's what happened, which I mean I guess is what it had to have been.
Leave it to me.
Sometimes you just
Let's
gotta.
go.
We should have gone for BP actually. Link with that girl.
Burning flames! Vorpal flare! Now!
An opening!
I love second enhance.
It's my turn.
I don't think they know about second enhance, Pippin?
Yes!
Yeah.
I mean, you got fat keeper defense uses. You would never die. You see, the thing
I'll
is,
handle this.
fat fucking uses. That's the new meta. That's the new meta. It's fat uses. What's your strength look like? It is still buffed. Alright, fuck it. Radiant Wings. You do some arch defense as well.
Let's go!
Very well.
I love it. I love fat uses meta. It's so good. Okay, here's what you do.
I leave it to you.
Leave it to me!
Then you... Doesn't really matter. I just want to make sure he doesn't get the heal.
You can't escape! Fire! Yeah!
Oh, I forgot that can faint.
I'll handle this.
Yeah, she'll handle it. So your strength is buffed, and you actually do have a weapon upgrade.
Now!
They're mine!
As pathetic as
Leave
it
it to me.
seems, your weapon is upgraded. I know, it's hard to believe. Noble Rise,
Victory.
and I think we've got it.
Noble rise.
Yes!
Regular attack,
Now!
you do
An
that.
opening!
Free crit.
This is my secret.
You're so lucky Laura didn't get enough.
Is everyone okay?
That fight's fun. That's a fun fight. Pretty standard,
Yeah, I
but
did it!
good. Blue hair for Yuna? What evil have you brought upon this world? We never checked those other hairs we got. I don't remember what they were. I know we got some hairs for a few characters. Brown hair Yuna. That one almost kind of works. That one, no. That one doesn't work. I still think blonde Yuna is probably like the most normal looking of the hair colors, or the ones I buy the most. Like the least jarring. Blonde Altina also kind of almost works. Can't remember. Oh god, we've already seen the stuff of Nightmares there. That one, honestly, that one kind of works a little bit too. That one, yeah, that one works as well. It actually maybe even matches her, like, the yellow a bit better. Well, I don't know. It's still pretty jarring, though. I do think a lot of these probably could work. If they were, like, the default one. It's just, you know, anytime you change that, it's just a little too much. Kind of like non-glasses wearing Eryn. Like, come on. How could that not be the canon look? Are you crazy? I can't leave? What? You won't let me fast travel out? That's weird. I mean, is something supposed to happen when I leave? I don't know. Huh. That's weird. They just won't let you teleport to there from inside. Hey there, just finished up maintenance on your Soldite. Oh, great. Thank you so much for your help. Ah, it ain't nothing. It's a fine machine you got. A little rough around the edges, but I can tell it's been well loved. After looking it over, it's even more obvious how these Soldites are based on the Divine Knights. Must be why you can use its link with the Ashen Knight. Ah, I get it. That explains why. Well, in any case, that's definitely something to be grateful for. Alright, how things are now. Doesn't matter one bit the gnomes had a part in making the Divine Knights. Make good use of it. It'd be an awful waste of good tech otherwise. Do I want any of this? Okay, well, one thing we should remember. Before... I mean, I assume it'll probably unequip you guys, but whoever we're not bringing, if you have anything good on you, that thing, your quartz, hand it over. Like, give me that back. I don't really think that's... I think that may have actually been yours, but I want it back. Also want that back. Yuna, you're coming. Oh, you didn't have anything here? What did I unequip? Oh yeah, I unequipped Ivy Nail, and then I remembered Ivy Nail does no fucking damage. It's just there for the statuses. You don't need that anymore. We'll equip you later. Eustace, you can stay strapped for now. Nothing really I want to change here. Maybe you have a better wind quartz, but we don't really have anything right now. You're still pretty much fine. Well, we can upgrade your action to an action 2, potentially. I'll steal that just to, like, upgrade it, maybe? Gaius... did you straight up have a regular needle shoot equipped? That's embarrassing. That's, like, the saddest thing I've ever seen in my entire damn life. It's not quite as sad as Lecter, the damn end of the game by default, having a fucking Mind 2. What the hell? The default, like... Orbit setups of characters in these games fucking baffle me. Like, an EP on Gaius. What? Who? Are you in distress? Who made you do this? Like, a regular firebolt. And an EP. A regular firebolt. Okay, and we will be using you, and you, I mean, we technically will be using you, but, I mean, in the sense that you will be in the party. Will you be used? A little bit. I'm not going to completely ignore Muse, but since I really didn't use her very much in the first game either. Magic does seem a lot, it feels like a lot, like the balance is a lot better now. Or like the disparity between magical and physical isn't as much. Or like, so far, it feels less annoying to use magic is really the better way to put it. Because it's not, I don't even really think magic was bad in the CS3 difficulty mod. I think it was just, it was more annoying to use than physical was. Oh hey, Yuna. Hello. Not often you see you two together. Shopping for new equipment? Well, there's that, but most importantly, we're just catching up each other on what we know about the Black Workshop. Ah, got it. That makes sense. I guess these two do have that in common. We've gone over the basics about combat shells, plus any suspicious activity on RF side. I'm also starting to piece together memories of my time at the workshop. It's not much, but I do remember Black Albrecht now. Yeah, he looked kind of, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's hard to say he really looks like Franz, because the only image we've seen of Franz was like from the behind, right? I still don't really know why I made that connection. Because like even when I look at the image there and it's like shown for a little bit longer, I'm like, he doesn't really look like Franz. But I also don't know what Franz is supposed to look. I mean, well, we have seen that one image of Franz, right? The one with you know, Lisa's little kid, and it's like her and it's like Elisa's off with the grandfather in the background, and in the foreground it's Irina and Franz. He and Professor Lumen are definitely the same person. His eyes and hair may be different now, but there's no doubt about it. He's the head of the Black Workshop. Huh, you know, I always thought he seemed weird. I mean, he's handsome, sure, but kind of shady. Sorry, Elisa. I didn't mean like hitting your dad or whatever, but it's fine. I wish I could have been there to see him myself. He probably timed things so he could avoid me. But he's changed so much, I might not have recognized him anyway. Elisa? I mean, yeah. Plus you were a little kid, so the chances of you realistically recognizing him are pretty low. There's still no guarantee that he is who we think he is. He doesn't sound like the father I knew, that's for sure. The way I remember him, he was always a gentle, straightforward, kind man. I have trouble imagining him without his glasses, let alone with his completely different personality. Yeah, like he doesn't look any similar there. That's not the image I was thinking of, but that's, I guess, another one we've seen with his face. But just whenever I see that image of Black Albert, I'm like, that's Franz. I don't know why, it's just in my brain. I mean, of course it is now because we know that he's Franz, but you might have a point there. I mean, we've seen Instructor Eryn in glasses and with totally different hair and eye colors before, but you can still tell he's the same guy. Wait. Oh, I was like, what are you talking about, totally different hair? I guess you mean the spirit unification stuff. For a second, I was like, is this a reference to, like, you can change his hair color with the outfits? I was like, oh yeah, he has that whole thing where his, like, hair changes color. No one else could possibly be such a chump when it comes to shouldering all the burdens in the world on his own. I still get really mad just thinking about what went down on Brioni Island. Sorry, again, this isn't really the time for that, huh? You know, you're getting too worked up. I don't mind, I mean, even I've had times where he's mad, maybe mad. Kind of comforting in a way, knowing Eryn has people who care enough to get mad at him like this. What if? Absolutely not. I'm sorry, you know, she has no chance. You okay, Elisa? Yeah, it's nothing. Come on, we're almost done finding all the singularities. Next search will be our last. We'll bring Ring back and give him a piece of our minds. You got it. Yes. I searched for information that may provide some hints to help me remember where the location of the workshop is. I can only recall an image of some sort of that facility. I guess it's only expected that it wouldn't be so easy to get the answer we seek. This is the end of the search for the singularity. We just need to stay calm and push on. I don't know, the whole, like... I feel like Yuna and Eryn have no chemistry in that regard. Like, none whatsoever. It actually, like, it's one that doesn't make any damn sense. Other than it just being like, Eryn saved me that one time, I love him, which is like, it's been presented not quite like that, but that is really, at the surface, kind of all I feel that there's there. I don't know. Do I want any of this? Not really. I mean, I wouldn't actually mind making another attack 3. I think that technically did involve using our free attack too, but you know what? It's time. It's not really super impactful anymore. Now that we can buy them normally. The intention was never. I mean, if I probably should have just like chunked them, but the intention was more just that like getting quartz before you have access to them normally feels a little weird. But even if they are an extremely minor boost in your overall power. I searched for information that may provide some hints to help me remember where the location of the workshop is. I can only recall an image of some sort of facility. I guess it's only expected that it wouldn't be so easy to get the answer we seek. This is the end of the search for the singularity. We just need to stay calm and push on. What do you have to say, girly? Oh, wait a sec, Elisa, can I ask you something? Of course, what is it? Sorry this is out of line, but I feel like you're too stiff around us. I mean, we're all on the same side here, so can't we just be friends? Yeah, you're right, I'll try and loosen up, especially since you asked so nicely. That sounds great, thank you. Altina, if you don't mind, the same goes for me. I don't know, I can see myself getting carried away with you, Altina. How do I say this? You're so cute to the point I feel awkward about acting too friendly around you, maybe. What? I don't think I understand. Same. Just start by calling her Allie like I do. I don't recall ever accepting that nickname. Thanks to you, even Lenora started calling me that. Luis too, what can I say? It's a good name. Gotta admit, it kinda is. I wonder what Jessica and everyone are doing now. I mean, I still am partial to Altiners. Or Altini. But Allie's good too. I know how you feel. I'm really worried about Ferris and the others. We all have friends we're missing, but by working together, we'll find them again. You're right. Thanks, Lisa. And you really encourage everyone around you. When you see when someone needs something to be done, you just do it. Keep it up, Yuna. That's so embarrassing to hear. Here's to working with you in the future. I mean, I do like the whole... Like, I like Yuna. I mean, I feel like Yuna was really well done in CS3, but, like, she's really been knocking it out of the park, character-wise, in this game. It's quite nice. Hey, I wanted to talk to the other kids, right? Because Albrio had a dialogue.
Hey, look, there's some fish there.
Oh, I streamed coming to what? Okay, you still say the same? I thought maybe you would. Thanks for the fun class earlier. Which is to learn the best ways of the world, become the best of the best. I think I get that now. Did I go to the fortune teller's home? Actually, I don't think I did. Celine and Grianos are familiars created by Rose, but they're more like kin, special beings, different from regular familiars. Rose herself is something of a special case. Dividing her power like that is what caused her to take on such a youthful appearance. Yeah, that makes sense. I really admired her when I was a child, you know? I mean, like, I could buy that, like, it makes her weaker, but, like, let's be honest. Honestly, I would prefer it more if they're like, there's no explanation. She's just a 10-year-old because you want her to be a 10-year-old. You know, shut up about it. I actually respect that more than actually having a plot reason, if that makes any sense. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Metal Gear Solid 5, where there's this whole complicated explanation for why Quiet can only wear a bikini. And it's like, just shut up, alright? We know why she has to wear a bikini. Don't even come up with like a plot reason for it. It's dumb. Just admit that you're fucking horny, alright? Must have been 15 or 16 years ago that she used a special spell to make those kin for her two most trusted disciples. At the time, I didn't understand why she did it. Perhaps she'd already had a premonition things might turn out as they have now. Actually, she just talked to Muse, and Muse told her exactly what was going to happen. Muse was like, goo goo gaga, and she's like, oh wow, it's so intelligent. Oh, okay, I think we'll, I guess head back now? You say anything new? No? She still want to eat her vegetables? Like, honestly, even if she was just like, I like looking like a 10-year-old, shut up. I would buy that as a plot explanation. Like, I'd buy that more than her power was split and it made her young because reasons. We don't know how magic works. Shut up, it's magic. It doesn't have to make any sense. A wizard did it. We'll be sending out for Crossbell soon. Should I turn in for the day?
Looks like you went up a rank.
Oh, a rank for that?
Here's a little treat.
Dragon
on me.
Division? We should get an
Ain't
S,
that
yeah.
a pleasant surprise?
I was gonna say, I can't think of anything we would have missed. I do like little rest days. I kind of like how they're short and sweet. I mean, I do think it would be cool if there were like some bond. I mean, it'd be kind of hard to do, but like, or it'd be kind of weird, but I guess not really. I don't know, like bond events from the character, from the perspective of whoever you're controlling. Because I'm assuming at least Altina will probably get one as well, right? It'll probably be we do the singularity here, we have another rest day, and then we go to rescue Eryn to end the chapter, or in the act. Since it seems like we're very much kind of following CS2's opening act to a T so far. I wish you the best of luck, best of luck, young lions. I have every confidence you'll find the remaining singularities. We certainly will. Once these singularities are secured, the path to the instructor will open up. Yeah, we can do this. Now that's a Class 7 spirit. We'll be back after dealing with Crossbell and Heimdall. The 5 of us and 2 of old Class 7 may be taking on Crossbell. And one of those has to be Elisa or Eustace. I mean, Eustace is coming regardless, but why does it have to be them? I mean, Eustace makes sense. Elisa, I mean, I guess she has that connection with Tio and the Rhineford, group there. That makes sense. Right, we've managed to gather a decent amount of intel about the city. And there's an RF office there too, so our connection should come in handy. But we both have stuff we can get done in Heimdall too, so we decided to split up. Okay, so I was like, okay, I'll just bring both of you then if it's like story related, but... Fee, Sarah, and I are planning to go to the capital. What? No, Fee, no! Fee, I mean, I guess it makes sense that you had access to them last chapter and they don't want you to just use the same characters over and over again. Like, I may have done with Toval because he's the best in CS2. But like, I wanted to use Fee. I don't know who we bring then. I mean, I would just bring Elisa then, but if we can't bring her, then it's definitely Eustace and... I mean, so Laura, Gaius, or Machias? I don't know. I think Laura is the I don't know if she's the strongest of the three. She probably is. I feel like Gaius is a little... I don't know, the nerf to his Brave Order and the nerf to his self buff seemed a little much. And I feel like his craft isn't as strong. As like a semi-near, like a really strong feint chance is really powerful. There's also a part of me that's like, what if I brought Machias in the hopes that there's some sweet Machias Eustace dialogue? They have some contacts in the guild that may be able to help. We'll check up on the Vander School and Santa Strive while we're there. I appreciate it. Just don't spread yourselves too thin, alright? I'm fine going with either group. Heimdall's my hometown, but I'm concerned about Crossbell too. Nice to get to Crossbell anyway. Weren't you guys still discussing it last night? Don't worry about that. We've worked something out. Right, Emma? Right. Whenever you're ready, come meet me in the clearing. Just don't take too long. We have an appointment we need to keep. The clearing? That's in the place we left our Panzer Soldats? What is this appointment you mentioned? You'll find out soon enough. Come on, we'll accompany you for a part of the way. Our teleportation stone's over there too. I'm thinking. So, I mean, it's definitely Yusi. Fat Eustace. Oh my god, he's so jacked. The squid had no idea what he was coming for when he took on Fat Eustace. Honestly, there's a part of me that, like, since you can put the same subcourts on everyone, what if you just rolled Keeper on everyone? I think it's actually pretty viable. Because I think this is, like, actually one of the greatest, like, tier 1 effects. It's so good. Like, just being able to, like, guarantee survive, like, 2 hits, essentially, is so strong. In comparison with most of this other stuff, especially for, like, general purpose, like, damage reduction is always good. Some of these other things are more situational. Like, Beowulf, for instance, could be a really strong effect, depending on the fight. If it's a one-on-one, like a, a fight where you're just fighting one big monster or one big enemy, it's kind of useless. But if you're fighting a bunch of mobs, then it's really strong. But damage reduction, never not good. Same with like Deva. Like Deva is really good for some of the fights, but it's not as good as damage reduction, which is always good. See, I don't know. I mean, Machias, like, we do have to make some gameplay considerations after how screwed we got with Elliot last time. So we have to kind of assume, like, if there's going to be a burst down section, that does make me kind of want to bring Laura. But Machias, what do you do, buddy? Sigma Operation. If it's still just 2 BP, that's pretty strong. So it's 220. The double random abnormalities. That could be pretty good. It could also be kind of useless. Mailbreaker's fairly good, but there are a lot of ways to lower defense. Petrification Shell. Burst Drive is pretty strong, but I feel like you kind of need like a second source of Accelerate to really make it pop. So our choice of Gaius, I just feel like you don't do anything. I mean, this is still pretty good because it's 80 CP for 200 power, which is like just a more efficient, like it's basically just a better version of the default S-Crafts in terms of pure damage. Golden Howl just does not seem very strong. I mean, it's still good, like it has a niche, but it doesn't seem as good. I didn't feel like Gaius was like necessarily that like I feel like he was fairly strong in CS3. Even without, like even with him being gimped by not having an S-Craft. I think we're gonna bring Machias. I'm gonna go all in on the lore and flavor and bring the Machias and the Euxter. I'll be away for most of the day. I'd like you to do some cleaning while I'm gone. Maybe air out the bookcases a little too. Oh, I can't remember the last time you let me do a spot of spring cleaning. This is gonna be good. Don't get carried away, alright? I know you prefer things to be as neat and tidy as possible. That's not me. I like it better when the place is still a little messy. Okay, so we're aiming for something medium rare. Rarer than that. Think blue. Grandmother, this is no way to live. Where are you going today anyway? Are you meeting up with someone? Could it be to discuss your alliance with the church, perhaps? Oh, it's that guy who taught in church Eryn back in the day? You mean Thomas, that shady Dominion weirdo? Ah, good. I heard he got in touch. Bro, the damn world's ending. Can't they send somebody else? Oh, like, can't they send the whole squad? You young people are so... I mean, it does make sense to send Thomas because they know each other and they've previously worked together. But, like, there was a part of me, it's like, shouldn't the whole damn church be in this village talking and, like, setting stuff up? At least bring Wazzy back, man. Or Kevin. Oh, man, Wazzy and Kevin, my beloved. You young people are so nosy. I'm simply running some trifling errands, that's all. Now, don't you have matters of your own to attend to? Be mindful of the dangers you'll face in this land of strife. You always take care of the cleaning when you're home, Emma, but that's been about the extent of it, right? Either way, today calls for a good shift. I really am sorry. I hope when I get back, okay? No worries. Cooking, cleaning, washing, taking care of your elder is your job after all. Or our job after all. Sounds like Rose doesn't bother with house chores. She's not the most tidy person, mainly because she doesn't need much else other than Mana to get by. I'm going to collect information and take care of some tasks. I'll be back in the evening. Crossbell's a faded land. On the surface and underneath it, danger lies. I hope you'll be careful out there. I mean, I did like the interaction about medium rare and blue. That was funny. I've been a little negative on Roselia. I'll give her props for that. You always take care of the cleaning when you're home. Yep, yep. I don't know. I mean, I don't dislike Roselia. She's kind of like mid-tier for me right now. I like some of the interactions. I definitely, you know, the kid stuff. It's a little, I don't know. I don't actively dislike it, but it's not really funny to me. The whole, like, Emma treats her like a child stuff, and it's like, but she's like your grandmother, but you treat her like a little kid. This is such crap. Nina keeps pestering me every morning, then I have to help Mom out on top of that. I've had it. I'm done here. I mean, Roselia does get that black mark for the Yuna thing. I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, never mind, Roselia. You're in low tier because of that. I've had it. I'm done here. I'm getting out of this stupid village. Once I do, it's goodbye. No good, dreary life. Hello, big, wide, wonderful world. Easily up in arms about this, huh? Yes, and I'm afraid we can't really do much to help. Leave him be. He's just being a selfish little brat. I mean, he does get experimented on. And he can't learn magic because he's a dude, apparently. I mean, that's kind of fucked up. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna leave this dump behind for good. As soon as I figure out how. But I mean, all that's gonna happen, kid, is you're gonna end up working at, like, you know, an Orville factory. Maybe, if you're lucky. I don't know, what's worse? Minimum wage or being experimented on by your evil sister? Yeah, that's a hard thought. Yo, this is good. I want it. But I got no ruby eggs. I don't want to rest. Crossbell become an Imperial territory more than once in the past. Our wandering witches have kept various records. There's plenty of mysteries you've yet to uncover, though. The alchemy used there is different from the magic we're familiar with. I'm sorry, I can't give you any decent advice this time. Just be careful, understand? We will, thank you very much. I promise you won't go overboard. We will see you when we get back, Lise. The alchemy developed in Crossbell isn't like our magic, and they've got plenty going on behind the scenes that we've never dealt with. I heard their god killed herself? What the hell? That's fucked up. Still, now that it's part of the Empire, it's at the mercy of the Great Twilight, the same as everywhere else. Stay safe out there. Okay, let's, I was kind of thinking about whether, because there is something, it's not really a good segue, but there is something that, like, you know, I've kind of, I mean, I guess I've already talked about it because the discussion video has not yet been recorded. I'm recording it tomorrow morning, but I've pretty much wrote all of it, or like all my bullet points, so the topics are still in my mind. But just in reference to the Mirage Septyrion's, you know, backstory being that it, like, you know, committed suicide, essentially. Because of all the pressure and, like, burden of trying to be a god for the people of Crossbell. Or, you know, the people in that region. Is that it is kind of weird, the whole, like, because one of the things that I do think is a bit of like a lost cause when it comes to the Cold Steel games is the way that they've really softened the edges of the series. But at the same time, while they've done that and like they've avoided kind of having their own darker moments that the previous series have had, is that they still have to operate in the world where there's some like dark fucked up shit in the backstory. So it's just kind of weird, the whole like, I guess, attempt to try and make the games even more cheery and tonally, like, friendly. But then you also have to deal with the weight of, like, the fact that, like, so much of the story is wrapped up in Hamel, for instance. But they never really go into, like, the full detail of Hamel. To the, like, the extent that I think it needs. And you can partially say that's because, like, they want you to play the Sky games, and I somewhat buy that. But, you know, if you compare the way
I've got a good feeling about this spot.
Hamel is described in this game by both Ash and Agate, right? It doesn't do the same level of justice that you get from when you hear Loe and Joshua talk about it. Oh, Emma, you guys are about to leave, I take it. You're going to Crossbell, right? I've heard it's been turned into the front line of the war. Yeah, it's going to be dangerous, but I'd still like to give the place a thorough look over. Makes sense, it is your hometown after all. As luck would have it, both Crossbell and Heimdall seem likely candidates for the remaining singularities. That's how we're going to check things out. Take care of the village while we're gone, okay, Nina? You got it, Emma. You take care of yourselves out there, too. You've been to Crossbell a bunch of times at this point, huh, Emma? That's so cool. I'd like to go see it myself someday, if I ever get to become a wandering witch, that is. If anyone has the makings of one, it's you, Nina. You're your mother's daughter, after all, not to mention all the work you put into your training every day. You really mean that, Emma? Guess I can't let you down, then. I'll get there, one step at a time. Your words were just the encouragement I needed. I, Nina, promise to uphold my daily training and become a wandering witch for real someday. That settles that. I gotta go find Albrio and fast. I mean, how does he expect me to hold my magic skills without him? Gee, who can say? He has to be around here somewhere. Run. Survive. Survive, Albrio. Hold it together, Loki. Don't be such a little baby. Morning and Noah. Wait, what's going on this time? Cerberus asserting his dominance. Is that your familiar over there with Cerberus? I came to check on Loki, but I think that dog is making him nervous. The little pup isn't even a monster, but he's still scared. Bad, Loki, bad. The dog seems rather frightening over the barking and howling. But I want Loki to be cool and strong and tough. And cute and fluffy and always, always love me, no matter what. This child's standards are rather high. Might as well be a regular-ass pet at this point. Look how scared he is, and that little pup isn't even a monster. Bad, Loki, bad. You're cooler than this. Pull it together. Cerberus has infinite power. Arfwolf? Yeah. Am I crazy? Are they having a conversation? What, are you gonna interpret for us or something? It wouldn't be out of the question. Or he talking to a human instead of another animal. Too bad it's not the case. Maybe we should let them work it out. Agreed. Both of them will likely back down before too long. Hey, Altina, can you talk to animals? I don't know. So far, there's always been one character that can talk to animals. I guess Gaius can talk to Zio. Kind of. I mean, it's not quite like the same level of talking of like Chloe and Sieg, but... Arf. He looks pretty puzzled. Guess things aren't really getting cross. I like the Loki plotline. It's nice. And I like the Alberio plotline. Like the shenanigans that they're getting up to. Honestly, I like all the little plotlines in the village. I like these two's little plotline. Putting all nighter yesterday reading the War of the Lions records. 10 out of 10, would recommend. Can't tire me out though, I need a rest. Hey, you're still reading that fashion magazine? It's been a year, lady. Hey, you're heading to Crossbell, right? Or at least like 6 months. Haven't contacted Mom in a while, slipped my mind somehow. So if you'll be in the area, can you stop by our store to tell her hi and tell her I'm alive and well? You seem to be thriving since you struck out on your own. We'll pass your message to your mother if we see her. Oh, we will. Making a deal of epic proportions with the old man. Send service to get the supplies to the other people from this village order too? What? The old man still won't let me touch anything to do with the forbidden arts, but it's okay if you're selling your run-of-the-mill magical trinkets. Let me know if there's anything you want. I can get some pretty sick stuff too.
Wanna buy something?
Can I buy a dang old... Wow, that's only 400 EP? EP charges weren't even good in the last game. I don't know if it's over 2 shells though for 1 ruby egg. That doesn't seem like a very good trade. Alright, fine. 10 speed is like, that's hard to ignore at this point in the game.
Done already?
Making a deal of epic proportion with the old man. Alright. You
I
think
got
I'm...
some good stuff.
Fine.
Done already?
That Jingo girl gave me some products for the outside world in exchange for letting her peruse my inventory. This denture cleanser is really remarkable. The filter seems to fly away. I decided to go through 9 Valley and order a whole crate of this stuff. All kinds of useful items beside that too. It's possible they'd be good for the village, so maybe I should get to ordering, Anybody even wear glasses? I guess Machias? Fine, they're so cheap, I'll buy them just for completion's sake. Anything worth selling here? Shield, potion. Yeah, I'll take some fat. I'll take some dang old beast flesh. I'll take a dang old shield potion. Oh, it doesn't even give art defense? I thought it could give defense and art defense. It's still kind of okay though, just for the CP, and plus defense is pretty, defense buffs at least. Well, I mean, both are pretty good. I do like that change. Just in general, like deep defensive stats actually kind of mattering somewhat. I mean, at the end of the day, especially like even in vanilla, probably you're still better off just doing like full offense, but I like the viability being there. Here, traveling by some pretty far out means these days. Weird times call for weird measures, I guess. You won't be able to take along your soul ducts this time, so make sure you're all equipped and ready to go before you go. Wait, we can't? Wait, we're doing this without soul ducts? It might be a little difficult to bring them along with us. No, it's not impossible, but it's better if you plan with the assumption that you won't have them with you. That's too bad, but we can work around it. It's gonna be tough, though. Yeah, so you're also one of our major trump cards, huh? Apart from the instructor, the whole class is here now. We'll be able to think of a solution, but like only half the class is here, technically. I mean, I guess all the new class 7 is. If that's what you mean. Which is probably what he means. That's only 4% evasion now. It used to be 5. And 4% is really hard to justify equipping, though. It's also interesting that Action 3s were nerfed. Especially considering that, like, it feels like actions, I mean, they're still, like, you still kind of have to equip them because speed is such an important stat. But they are proportionally a lot worse, right? Because, I mean, we're still in the early game and our speeds are at 100. So 12 extra speed really isn't that major, like in theory, but I also feel like each extra point of speed actually has like a disproportionate benefit, at least when it comes to like starting an initiative and stuff, because there's been times where it felt like enemies got infinite like, you know, with the Rutger fight initially, like just increasing like our speed by like 10 points or so on average made that initial opening, like instead of them getting like 8 or 9 or 10 attacks, they got like, you know, 4 or 5. So you got a new Master Quartz? Minotaurus? Okay, so the damage actually scales worse than the delay now. I mean, it's like extremely minor change. I've never really used Minotaurus. I mean, like, I think it's good. I don't know. And we probably, I mean, we'll buy weapon upgrades. I want to decide who we're going to use as like our main 4 though first, and I haven't yet decided. Because I mean, I guess we're going to roll, I mean, I'm going to try and like actually use Eustace and Machias. Just for the sake of flavor. And then our supporting character, I mean, you probably just do like Ash and Yuna. Or maybe Ash and Altina. I feel like you gotta have an Ash. Ash is kind of cracked. And Altina's also really good. Okay, go to Fortune Teller, Herbalist Home, quit stalling. Okay, I just have to focus my magic. I can see it, Master. I did it! Finally, after 2 weeks, you have a lot of fine-tuning to do, but you managed to focus your magic well. You put in good effort, Sigyn. I can tell you're going to improve. Yes, I'm going to be just like you someday. Like me, That is rather ambitious. You need at least 50 years to learn the basics. You're kidding, right? Hey, Irina, this is how you be, like, a normal person who's, like, strict and wants someone to succeed without also being, like, a just complete and total piece of garbage. Right? When she does something right, you praise her, but you also, you know, don't let it get to their head. I felt like a kidder. It took me 20 years to learn the basics when I was your age. You don't have the same raw potential that I did. You only at least 50. No way, I'll be an old croon by then. Wait, did I talk to you as well? You said the same thing? Yeah. I always get bait about that when, like, there's 2 characters and they both said the same thing because they're, like, having a comment. Because sometimes they'll have a situation like that where the 2 characters talk when you talk to one character, but when you talk to the other character, they'll have their own separate line of dialogue, and it can mess you up. I went to the inn, right? Did I go to the inn? I feel like I did. Noah's always tottering all over the place. She's totally unfazed by anything. Stubborn as a mule, too. I think it's time for her to begin her training in earnest. I don't like to think of what might happen if her magic went out of control, though. Isn't Noah a little young for that? She's at that age when she takes an interest in anything that moves. Heck, even some stuff that doesn't. Why not just let her be? She doesn't realize her actions have consequences. That's just the kind of attitude that can get her hurt. Okay, I hear you. I still think it's too soon for her to start training, but it couldn't hurt to start teaching her about magic in our village. That's a great idea. I knew I married you for a reason. Well, I'm also the only person your age around, so it was kind of... I mean, not necessarily preordained, but if you wanted to marry someone, I'm your only option. I think all that worries too much. He always fusses over Noah. Not that I don't understand her concern. I'll go see if I can pick up any useful info. After a little drink, of course. Make sure you're all prepped before you leave, alright? You guys have been so busy lately, we've had hardly any time together. I'm glad we got a chance to catch up this morning. I understand you're going to Crossbell next? Here you go, the usual. Hope you find it useful. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate all this help. We'll be sure to make good use of them. Always happy to be of service. This will be a long journey, but I'm sure you can handle it. Be sure to come back and show me those smiling faces of yours. My U materials, they're very sick. Better give them a potion. Once I restock our medicine supply, I've also got to take care of Noah and get the cleaning done. My money. See if I can pick up any useful info or a little drink. Make sure you're all prepped before you leave, alright? Yeah, you too. I don't remember I went to the inn. I mean, I feel like I did, but my brain has no memory of it. Yeah, we did. Wait. Yeah, we already saw that. The Orbital Factory? Yeah, we did talk to you about the Panzer Soldats. Alright, take me to... I don't know, take me to the Fairy Spring. Why not?
Whew, felt pretty good.
And everything? It is, alright, let's go.
Our destination is just beyond the wooden gate on the far left. Let's make sure everyone's ready before we go ahead.
Have I stolen everything I want? Oh yeah, I want that back? Man, am I actually using Machias? Don't say I never did anything for you, buddy. Don't even think it. Don't even think about saying, why do you have a regular firebolt? That's so embarrassing for you. Here's the meeting point. We don't have much time left to waste. We're all prepared on our end. Is everyone ready to head out? 2 old class members of your choice will accompany the party to Crossbell. One of these members must be either Elisa or Eustace. You cannot choose both. Aww. Please note, if you proceed, you'll be unable to return to Eryn for a while. Head to Crossbell. Please select which members of the old class 7 will accompany you. Oh, I guess we could have picked Emma as well. Do I want to bring Emma? I mean, I think Emma's fairly good. And her ult is, of course, broken. But my brain says bring Laura. My contrarian says, I don't know, bring Emma just because it'd be a little different. But my heart says Machias. And Gaius, I don't know, man. Am I the only person? I feel like I'm picking some stuff that, like, who in the hell brings Elliot for the first time, and who in the hell brings... I mean, maybe Machias, because, I mean, I got to see people bringing Eustace over Elisa, and then bringing Machias just because. So this probably isn't, like, that uncommon. And I don't think Machias is... He feels a bit better, maybe. I mean, I guess he's really, like, basically unchanged. I don't know. The defense buff from Stigma, whatever, being, since defense buffs are even stronger, that's a slight buff to him. Okay, Emma, work your magic. Of course.
Oh, barrier, welcome our visitors and grant them passage.
Do you think it's just going to be Josette, or do you think the brothers are going to make an appearance as well? I assume it's just Josette.
It's open, but is it really safe?
Oh, come on, you've done more dangerous shit than this. Yeah, you're just fine. Go on through. Is that an airship?
This is just nuts. How do you conceal an entire village?
Remember the giant floating city that controlled the power of space itself? Wait, who's that on board? I think I recall seeing her before. Yeah, the weakest character in the entire series, Josette.
Ah, there you are. Hey, Lisa. Sorry to keep you waiting. Capua delivery service has arrived.
Okay, well, see ya. I mean, there still is the issue of, like, how are they supposed to get into Heimdall now? Because, I mean, with an even larger group, wouldn't they have more trouble getting into Heimdall? I mean, I guess in theory they have Emma to do her thing, but if you could bring Emma to Crossbell, then... that can't really be the plot explanation. I guess Elisa's supposed to have an N, potentially, and/or Usus.
Okay, so I'm Josette Capua, branch manager of Capua Delivery Service. Good to meet you, Class 7.
Oh yeah, the delivery agency we met in the capital, right? You're an acquaintance of Instructor Eryn, I believe. You helped fend off the Magic Knights in Heimdall, didn't you? More like someone he's helped a couple of times. But forget Eryn, Elise is the one that's our valued client. They delivered pieces of precision instruments and other items to RF's 4th Development Division. Ah, yes, we're supposed to give you her regards. Well, we have a lot of connections, don't we? I suppose just another connection brought around by the old Class 7. Not really, you could say I'm pretty connected to the new Class 7 too. Leeds is my hometown, it used to be part of the Capua barony. Whoa, really? I think Tita mentioned something about that. Kind of a long story, so let's save it for another time. Or you can just play the Sky games, we're not actually going to explain anything. Can't just turn a blind eye to the situation in Erebonia even though I'm Liberalian now. If you and your instructor say that you can make a difference, then I'll happily offer whatever assistance that I can. Thank you so much. Please allow me to thank you too as a citizen of Erebonia. Shut up, Dork Lord. There's really no need for all the formality, really, I'm not used to it. Your ladyship, we'll be exiting the forest region shortly. I told you not to call me that, jeez, doesn't matter how make a difference how many times I say it, huh? Anyways, I like we can make it through that air route somehow. We'll look for a gap in the security and try and thread it. Leave everything to us, okay, your ladyship? Okay, just make sure you do it safely, alright? Whatever you say, your ladyship. Things aren't gonna be easy, huh? Right, security in the skies over Erebonia seems tighter nowadays. Looks like the most cutting-edge airships available have been sent out to patrol the skies. They get a hold of us, we'll be done for. Just leave it to us, we'll find a way to slip through. Not very spacious, but make yourselves at home. We have no choice but to leave things to them until we get to Crossbell. In the meantime, maybe we should all take a break, yes? I was gonna be like a little like, oh man, how are they gonna sneak into Crossbell in this ship? That doesn't make any sense, but like, I guess the Josette is probably, if anyone can do it, it's them, right? I do kind of wish the brothers were with her. But I mean, you know, they snuck onto the Crimson Arc, kind of. I haven't been back to Crossbell for a while, just hope I can make it there unscathed. No point in just staring out the window, maybe I'll take a walk around the ship. Oh, the old Sky walk around the ship? What a novel, not novel, I don't know. I'm trying to think, nostalgic? I guess nostalgic? Throwback? We're gonna call it here though. Next time, we will do just that. We'll walk around the ship, and then when we finish talking to everyone, the announcer's gonna be like, please get to your seats, and then Yuna is gonna go to her seat. Alrighty. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.